Check this out.
Okay.
I look good.
What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, it's your boy Onslaught. That's my gamer name, by the way. So I did this video, I don't know, a few days ago, last week, something like that. And I talked about how gamers are switching from PlayStation platforms to PC. But before we get into that, those of you who are a follower of my channel notice a change. So I changed the name from, because this channel was originally my wife's channel, so I changed the name from Kim Blade to Onslaught, which is my gamer tag. Well, this year my gamer tag. It used to be something else. And reason why is my wife don't really make videos like that, and it felt weird using her name, and it's mostly just me. My name ain't Kim, so yeah, felt the need to change it. But don't tell her, she doesn't know yet. But now that we got the that out the way, sorry, something landed on my leg. Philippines, right? Yeah, so I did this video like last week or sometime, and I talked about it, how PlayStation decided they're not doing physical discs no more. They're forcing people to do digital. And, gamers didn't like that. Gamers was already like thinking about switching over to PC. I already did. And now they heard that the PlayStation 6 is supposed to be over $1,000. That really made people like, okay, I think I'm gonna might as well just get a PC. You can play, you're not stuck on just PlayStation platform, you can play any game. Now, when PlayStation heard that, they was like, oh yeah, you want to leave us? So they took games like VRROOM and a bunch of other games that's coming out and said this is going to be only PlayStation exclusive. You ain't going to get this on PC. So now people are like, oh, so you want to force us? Okay, we out. like first of all, y'all want ugly characters. Well, when it comes to women, y'all want ugly characters in your game. Yeah, and I'm back. And if y'all wondering where my wife is, she's upstairs making dinner. And it's like, so, all right, so if you're wondering, yo, why you not making videos every day? This is why, man. I'm be busy over here because, no babysitter. So we take turns watching her. And anyway, I don't even know if I'm gonna leave this in. I might cut it out. But yeah, so games on PC, I my opinion, way better than PlayStation or Xbox platform. You're not gonna be censored, you're not gonna be locked down to any kind of platform. You can play any game. They could say, hey, this game is locked onto our platform all they want. Eventually it's gonna come to PC. Eventually it's gonna come to PC. You might have to wait 2 years, but a year or two, I should say. But eventually it's gonna come to PC. I mean, it's not worth it. At least with PC, like I said, the benefits is you can play any game from both platforms, as well as a made for PC only game. Sure, some of them around. And with the PC, you could do other things. You could watch movies. You can watch movies. You can play games. You could stream and pretty much everything your phone do, but better. And you're not locked down to, well, if you have a laptop like I do. Yeah, so so distracted. If you have a laptop, you can move around your house, take your game with you. You're not locked down to a monitor and your system, yada, yada, yada. Now me, those of you new to my channel, I'm in the Philippines. I'm in the province right now. And where I'm at, we have power outage literally every day. Like sometimes it could be for a few minutes, an hour, 8 hours. Hell, it could last 2 days. That's why I have a whole power generator over here, But so having a desktop or a game system, it don't benefit me because I could I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's the same way. You be deep in the game, and if it just suddenly cuts off on you, bruh, you're gonna be mad, right? Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, it's just better to have something that has its own backup battery, you know. So that's why I'm rolling with the laptop, and I'm looking at other laptops. I was leaning towards because I'm in the Lenovo family, so I was going to get the Legion. I was looking at the Legion 7i. Now I'm looking at the Legion. I said 7i. Yeah, I said that right. 9i, because I always say it backwards. I'm dyslexic. So now I'm looking at the 9i, the 18-inch, the desktop replacement. But we're going to start construction back in 2 weeks, and actually to start finishing the top part of this house. Then I gotta redo all the walls and put up another wall to separate my office so I can have some silence. And so after all that is done and basic furniture, then I can drop 300,000 pesos on a new laptop. Cause if I was to take the money now and get it, I might wake up with a knife in my gut. But nah, this house is very strong. We had several earthquakes. I talked about it in my videos before, and she's still here. Like, she didn't slide off the cliff. There's no cracks in the walls, nothing. So all right, let me. If you're in America, you already know this, but for those of you who are not in America, usually houses in America, so I'm gonna tell you the difference. Usually house in America starts off with some brick, and then they might continue with wood, and then it'll be like a little space, as they call it, a crawl space, and then they'll have another wood, or it'll be like plywood on the inside of the house. So it'll be maybe about this much space, and they fill it up with this material to kind of insulate the house. And that's how the house is made. And on some occasions, the house might be bricked up, but it'll still have another wall on the inside of the house, like I said, plywood or whatever, or can't think of the other material. But anyway, it'll have two walls and it'll have the little filling inside. See, Philippines, they don't do it that way. If you know the story of the three little pigs. One pig had a house made of straw, one pig had a house made of wood, and the other pig had a house made of brick. That's pretty much how it is over here. I'm not calling them pigs, by the way. I'm just saying that's what I'm observing. So I see some houses that's not exactly straw, but made out of like bamboo. Then I see some houses that have wood, and then I see houses made out of brick. And that's my house. My house is solid brick. These walls that I have, let me angle my hands right for the camera. This thick. Wait, hold on. This thick. All the way around. Then I have these massive freaking support beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 support beams. Just down here. It's gonna be more when they finish the house upstairs, because the upstairs part is gonna be double what's down here. So yeah, she is solid. I don't even think bullets can get through these walls unless you have like a rocket launcher. I mean, yeah, my windows are not bulletproof, but we'll fix that later. So yeah, she's strong. And a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these other houses, the ones made out of bamboo, the ones made out of wood. When the earthquake hit, the 8.6 that we got over here, yeah, a lot of them, So yeah, I know I kind of went off topic about the games, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of where I'm at and what I'm dealing with. And when that earthquake happened, power went out for 2 days. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get, see, the story connects. So if I was to get like a desktop or whatever, power goes out for 2 days, I can't play, you know? Now, I have a power generator. Now, here's the thing. With the power generator, yeah, I can put the generator on, plug in the computer to it, da-da-da. Hey, I can play a game now. But all these games, at least most of them, I'm sorry, I have to pause. Yeah, and I'm back. Now, here's the thing. With the power generator, yeah, I can plug the PC to it and, you know, continue playing my game. But the problem is with a lot of these games, you know, especially PlayStation and Xbox, you gotta be online to play. Now with the PC now, and I'm telling you right now, I have a whole bunch of games downloaded onto this laptop itself, and she's not even that strong, that I can just boot up and just play it and don't have to be online. And that's the reason why I downloaded it in the first place. So, and the crazy thing is, even though this generator can power up the whole, not really the whole house, because I haven't tried to connect upstairs stuff, but everything down here, yeah, it could run it. But when the power go out, so does the Wi-Fi. and wherever the Wi-Fi office is, place where they send the signal, tower, whatever, they lose power just like I lose power. So just because I have power in my house don't mean they have power, so I'm not back online. So now, yeah. So that's why I decided I'm just going to stay with laptops because, you know, I can move around. If I don't feel like being in the office, I can bring my laptop to my bedroom, sit on my bed, and I have just like tray or whatever that I put my laptop on to keep it from being on the cover so she don't suffocate. She can still breathe. Just, you know, FYI, in case you're thinking, oh, you're gonna kill your laptop. No. I know. Hey man, I was around when laptops was invented. Trust me, I know. So, you know, I like to be able to, you know, move around. That's why I'm looking at the top tier, high powered laptops, you know, and I know the these high powered laptops, even the one I'm looking at now, the 9i 5090, they said it's 175 watts of graphic power. That's compared to a, I believe it's a 5070 or 5080 on a desktop. So yeah, I'm not getting a desktop 5090 type power, but it's, you know, I'm watching a whole lot of videos of people playing games and it's running everything at ultra level, high powered, whatever is the top tier level graphics the game requires. That laptop is handling like a pro. And again, 18-inch screen. This is a 16-inch screen, and she, you know, she's holding it down. I mean, she looks small on camera, but she's holding it down. But 18-inch, yeah, I'm gonna get a monitor and all that other jazz. But like I said, I like to be mobile. So if I'm not here and I want to take it, I don't have to bring the monitor and all that stuff. That's my reason for, you know, having a laptop. Now, if I was in the city part of the Philippines, yeah, I'll definitely get a desktop, because when we was in General Santos, we still had blackouts or brownouts, whatever you want to call it. But the longest one we had over there was maybe 2 hours, and that was it. You know, it don't be all day like here in the province. So, you know, but since I'm over here, it's what I got to deal with. I loved PlayStation back in the day, man. I had every PlayStation system except for the P5. By the time the P5 came out, I was already going into retirement, so never bought it. So I love PlayStation, all right? I loved Xbox way back in the day. I don't like it now. Now that they put everything online, and yeah, that's a whole other video, you know. But right now, the future is PC gaming. And trust me, I'm a Mac user. I can't believe I'm saying this. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.